Welcome back everyone to Commander of the Week. As a new month has started and a new set has been released with the release of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, why not start off this Commander month with the Turtles themselves? So, with that being said, this week's Commander of the Week is my favorite turtle, Raphael. Now, there's several versions of Raphael, but I just ran into one of the most fun Raphaels out there. One of the most fun red cards with the common symmetry of taking extra attack phases. So, introducing Raphael, Tag Team Tough. 4 colorless, 2 red. Legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle. It has Menace, which means it requires up to 2 creatures to block him when he's attacking. And when Raphael does combat damage to a player for the first time each turn, untap all creatures you control. After this combat phase, you get an additional one. It is a 5/6. So, if you like attacking several times in one turn, this commander is right up your alley. And with the 5 staples I am introducing, you will love going all out, at the end, seeing your opponents go to ashes. So that being said, staple number 1. You cannot go all red nowadays without a wonderful artifact. And why not have one of the best artifacts in the game, in my opinion, because it does so much. It is the Fire Crystal from Final Fantasy. 2 colors and 2 red. Legendary artifact. Red spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Creatures you control have haste. And you can tap 4 and 2 red to tap it, create a token of that copy of creature you control, and you sacrifice it in the next end step. So you can be able to create another of Raphael or a big scary monster and go all out. Now, why is this so important? It's because not only does it give you a mana rock where it reduces your red spells, but all your creatures have haste. So when they come in, they are ready to smack and smack again. The next staple number 2, is a old school card, an enchantment called Bedlam. 2 colorless, 2 mountain. We kind of have a little combination of double mountain, but this is an enchantment. Creatures can't block. That's right, guys. All creatures can block, which means your goal of getting through is gonna happen, and you're gonna start applying massive amount of damage. Staple number 3. You kind of need some sort of synergy when it comes to being able to do the damage, and there is no better land than Rogue's Passage. That's right. It taps for any color. Well, it taps for colorless. And if you tap 4, target creature you control cannot be blocked this turn. It's a great way to start off the engine if you don't have certain cards like Bethlehem in the battlefield. Staple number 4. Now we're going to be talking about the heavy hitters, the monsters. Introducing first, Morag, Fury of Ancom. 4 colors. That's right, you guessed it. 2 mountain, you guys. Legendary creature, Minotaur Warrior. Each creature you control gets +1/+0 for each time it has attacked this turn. Now here's the fun part. Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, if it's your main phase, there is an additional combat phase after this one. At the beginning of your combat, untap all creatures you control, and it's a 6/6. So if you have Raphael out and you have Morgrog out as well, guess what? That is now 2 additional attack phases. And if a land into the battlefield, that's 3 additional attack phases, guys. It just keeps going. Now, if you have a land like Evolving Wilds, 4 additional attack phases, because once you sacrifice that land, have another land enter the battlefield, that's 2 lands. That means 2 landfall triggers. That means 2 more additional combat phases. And it just gets rolling, guys. You're just rolling through. Obviously, if you have Belham, guess what? That damage goes through. You're looking at 4 times 6, that's 24 damage, plus Raphael, that's another 20 damage. That is over 40 damage to the face, and that's pretty much game. Now, the next and final staple is Atali Primal Storm. 4 colorless, 2 red. Legendary creature, Elder Dinosaur. Whenever Atali attacks, exile the top card of each player's library. Then you may cast any number of spells from among those cards without paying its mana cost. It's also 6/6. So guess what, guys? Because you have Raphael out there and Atali's in there and is going to be attacking for free because of Belham, or you have the Fire Crystal out so it has haste immediately, you're going to be able to cast spells on the top of each opponent's library additional time, 2 times. Now, if you somehow have a board of Atali, Morgrog, and your commander Raphael, you're just going to be casting a lot of crap for free, and it's just going to flood the board. So it's a great way to finish the game. I believe that these two creatures are great finishers that are required to run along with Raphael. You know, he does say tag team tough, so you do need a tag team of either or of those cards, but it's a fun way to end the game. So, what do you guys think about Raphael? Would you like to build them? If you guys have other staples in mind, let me know in the comment below. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more Magic the Gathering fun.